To the untrained eye, you might not notice anything different that's going on. But to the trained eye, and anyone who's seen a video about this 1996 Ford F-150, you would know that there's something going on with the bedside. I'm going to let you in on a secret. It's not just the bedside, it's the entire bed, tailgate and all. What we're doing today is we're prepping this sucker for paint. But we got to do some body work first, so I'm going to show you what I'm getting at. And first off, we're going to start off at this little seam right here. Welcome to Hi-Ho Stable Garage.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love.
So, what we're rocking here, fellas, is basically we're stripping this bedside, bed interior, back panel, all that jazz. We're stripping the factory paint off. We're leaving the shipping primer, but if we blow through it, I'm not worried. Because what we're doing right now is we're prepping this sucker for paint. And we're going to be doing it ourselves here, so stay tuned. That's going to be a video coming up very, very soon. We're going to start off by bondoing up this seam right here and making this guy maybe not disappear, but at least hide in plain sight. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start cleaning this guy up about as far forward as right to here, and maybe, I don't know, 1.5 feet back that way, and we're going to start laying some bondo to it. So yeah, here we go, and let's get at it. Not so novice, not so pro, tip. Let's just say in general, just a tip. What I've heard a long time ago, and it helps out a little bit, if you're mixing up anything, mix it up on something with like a plasticky film or something like that, not just straight cardboard, because the cardboard's going to soak up a little bit of that stuff. The plasticky film won't. So this is a cardboard with a plasticky film, so we're going to mix it up on that. But we got our bondo right here. I'm just going to kind of scoop it into the middle here. Next stage of the bondo is this cream hardener here. There's a couple ways you can do it. I've heard if you do a nice line right across and you can cover the whole thing that way, you're going to be okay. You don't want to get the ratio super incorrect, but a little bit of leeway both ways isn't going to hurt you too much. One's going to take a little bit longer to dry, and one's going to dry way quicker. I get my certified Hi-Ho Stable Garage mixing spoon, an old jigsaw blade, and we're just going to mix it up. Now, you're supposed to not do it this way because it's going to add air bubble to it, but this is the first pass anyway, fellas. It doesn't really matter so much to me. So we got our bondo all set up. We've got about 10 minutes flash time on this, so we're going to go spread it on that joint. So what I like to use, fellas, is just these like little spatula type dealies. And first off, you want to kind of go down your seam. At least this is how I do it. Go down your seam that you want bondoed. I do the entire thing. And just kind of go against the grain a little bit. Because you want to kind of fill in those cracks just a tiny bit. Go both ways, whatever. You can't really hurt this because whatever you screw up, just add more bondo. Or take away the bondo. It's not rocket science, guys.
Slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play.
There. We're going to clean off our spatula there, because we're going to have to let this sit for about an hour, and then we can come back and do our first sand. And then we're going to have to do a couple more passes on this. So I'm just going to clean this guy up and have him ready to keep on rocking. If I could tell you one thing about a thinner 3, is that this bondo work is not as enjoyable as it looks. This is actually the second coat there. I decided to skip ahead. All we're doing is I'm applying bondo, letting it cure for about an hour and a half, and then I take out my little sander here, and then I take out our little sander here, and we'll go over the entire thing, and we're basically just trying to get the line to disappear, and that's about it. We're not trying to get any wave really out of there or make it a solid straight line. None of that, because it's still an old box and it's still an old truck. We're not going for a complete restoration, if you know what I mean. But can we make it so then you can't see that I cut the entire truck in half? that's kind of what we're aiming for. So I'm going to start sanding this down a little bit more, and then we're going to apply the next Bondo coat, and we're going to keep on trucking. So yeah, let's get at that.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Alright, let's spread some new Bondo on this, let this cure, and I'll see you guys right back. If you look at it, well, we got basically what we were aiming to do here. We're not aiming for straight as an arrow, or, you know, put the laser down and you can see it from here and you can see it from there. We're not going for that on this type of box here. We're going for, did we pretty much delete the seam from where we welded? I think so. It's pretty good. You can't feel where the Bondo starts and where the steel starts. It's all kind of on the same plane, but we still have our dents and everything in it. Add the character. But the nice thing is, see, if we wanted to pull these dents, it would take a long time. Time that we just don't have. The other route, if we wanted to fill this thing plumb full of Bondo, you could get this thing flat, straight as glass, but you would lose this. There's hardly any Bondo on this. You can pretty much claim it's still steel, which is really nice. If you added too much Bondo there, it would basically be like the 1954 International pickup. Not very good. Let me bring you in so you can take a look. So as you can see, it's pretty smooth. There's no ridges or anything like that. You can't really tell where the Bondo started and the steel begun, which is pretty good. That's kind of what we're aiming for, but we're not aiming for a dent delete. We're not going for that. Here's the other side real quick there. I never showed you guys this side because it's already been a lot of time working on that one over there. But this one's coming along nicely. I just got to do the finish sanding on this, and she'll be right as rain as well. So that pretty much wraps up the corner pieces on the box. We still have a couple top pieces we got to plug weld and do a little bit of capulation. Capulate? Cap? I don't know. We still got to add some pieces to the top there. And then we still have the fuel filler door that needs Bondo and a little bit of loving. And then roll pan round 3, baby. This is the last one, hopefully. We'll have a whole series, 10-part series on just roll pan. No, hopefully we got one more video of that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one on the box really, really soon. Really soon. Super soon. Sooner than you think. Alright, see ya. Bye.